Hi, it's Kazuyoshi. There's one thing that I am constantly thinking every day, and I've achieved that to the satisfactory level. So I'm very, very happy, grateful with the achievement. I hope that I can speak about it soon. And of course, the details will not be kind of exposed now, but the high level idea is that I wanted to describe the real idea that I have, and I have nurturing over decades, not just one, but maybe two, 20, 30 years. I was able to draw that in one simple chart, very simple chart. And so all the things that I have learned and thought and experimented and also experienced myself, I tried to condense that in one very single chart without much words. And this helps me and people who are learning this explain what you are doing, why I'm doing at that moment, and what I'm trying to build and improve, and also how it helps you. So I'm talking about the goal vision, and I think it's like a goal vision. I used to be calling that, maybe I am, but a goal vision method, but probably it's more like a goal vision system. So it's really like a system, and then the components will help each other. And it's not too complicated, too hard to understand. And you can start from anywhere in that very small chart. And I've been trying to develop this for, as I mentioned, 10, 20, maybe 30 years. And I always had a pen with the open page on the notebook and drew a lot of things all the time, but I couldn't. It kind of was not complete. I thought that this is not complete enough. And of course, we started and forgot, become busy and come back and go back and forth. Tried hard, and yeah, over coffee, over beer, over whiskey, I just fell asleep or kind of thing. So I was seriously trying to do this, but yeah, it really, what I'm trying to say is that it takes time. And looking back, once I have established that, I really feel that you start to want to see this, but I will, but just give me a little time. Not today, but someday. But I really feel that looking back, why did I not see this? So how could I not see this? But it's like that, I think. So once you reach maybe it's still the plateau, but it's kind of a pinnacle. I reached to that, and you look back, so you realize how far you came, but why you could not see that path rather than taking that hard path. Why I'm kind of imaginary looking down from the top of the mountain. So there should be a hard path and an easy path, but still, the hard path pay off. So it was a long journey, and I really half of myself thinks that I should have become more smarter, but at the same time, half of myself understands that this was unavoidable. This process had to happen, and so I'm so grateful for that. So I'm moving to the next step, and which always had been there for the both side of the wheels vehicle. So we need two tires to keep moving on the left or right. So one has been established, the other is in the process, and I think it's not very close, but getting close every day. So it's about both are about circulation. Circulation means that you know, if some of you are lean experts, so you may heard about PDCA cycle. So whatever cycle you have heard about that, and we then try to explain something in a cyclical way. And so therefore, it's simply like that. You do something and you do something, and then something that comes back to the original something, and then you keep doing this. As long as you keep doing this, it's going to be better and better and better. So I believe that this is the key thing that we try to establish. When it's a one-way journey, you go and come back, and you go and come back, you go and come back. Like it's hard. It's hard. Like I imagine that's a long time ago, a big ship kind of went to the India or kind of a Southeast Asia, bringing the pepper or all the things, and it's always a one-time adventure. And of course, due to that time, a lot of life was lost. But not just that, it's not necessarily created in the way it is circulated. But of course, in the big picture, the kings are the investors maybe have been thinking about that, but still, it will really look like a one-time journey. So how I could design, and this is a kind of an advice or a suggestion for you to make it not like just look, but to make it really like a cycle and circulation. So the things will trigger this one, and the other one will trigger another outcome, and then another outcome will bring you back to the original place, and then you'll need to put the effort at some part, but particularly some area is really required, and this is the area that you put focus on, and then the whole circle will become smooth. So this is not just about the business, but particularly in the business, because the money is there. So the more you create, and it's all about the idea, business idea. So you create a smooth cycle, and it goes smooth and hopefully fast. Then it will help you grow something you want to achieve. So the first one that I mentioned about my system, it's a service or concept that I'm providing, which you may already have known to certain or to a high extent, but that is created in a cyclical way, so that it goes around and around and around. And also, I'm trying to establish this on the business side. And I've been thinking about this past more than 5, maybe 10 years, all the days. But of course, as I mentioned, that I forget and come back and come back. And I think I'm challenging as well. And this is just my suggestion. So I hope this will be a kind of idea for you. Thank you. That is for today. Bye-bye.